What's up, YouTube? It's a daily dose of mental health, and in this video I'm going to be talking about really why you should be kind to others, and also just a little bit of a motivation video. Before I go any further, please like and subscribe. This will be a shorter video. Alright guys, sorry I haven't posted in a minute. I've just had a couple really chaotic, busy weeks in the middle of working on making sure I have a job set up. I have a verbal offer, still waiting for a background to check and whatnot. But yeah, just been very busy. But I just wanted to put this video out here because, and it was actually right after I went to the grocery real quick. There's a really long line to check out. There's one cashier, you can tell she's new, really stressed out. Just because there's a lot of different codes with produce and stuff you have to put in. And there's this customer in front of me, and I'm like 4 back. This person in front of me, and there's a couple in front of him, and he's just being a huge dick. He's like starting to say under his breath, how can you be this slow? I gotta be somewhere, it's 11 at night. Being that guy, that only makes it worse. I mean, come on now, if you really are super busy and you don't have 5 to 10 minutes to spare while some young girl is training on a cashier register, then you got some serious issues. They need people in the grocery store business working right now. They're very short-staffed, a lot of grocery stores. So don't be an asshole, because I'm sure you wouldn't want somebody being an asshole to you if you were in that situation. I mean, I just find it hard to believe how people can be this way. The next person goes through, and now he's like one behind. He's just saying things still. And I mean, it's just like, I don't know if he has what's wrong with him, if he had a bad day, but I eventually just, told the guy, hey, dude, man, is everything all right? And he looked at me like, what? And I'm like, well, I mean, you keep like saying things. This new girl is clearly being, she's new here, being trained. Why are you saying things to her? I mean, that's only going to make it worse. She was like, he was like, and buddy, you should back off, la-di-la-di-la. This place always has issues, and now you're gonna be a problem. And I just look at him and I go, dude, that the way that you're treating this girl, she's definitely, probably 16, 17, just a cashier, brand new. And he's like, well, they need to train these women, and they need to be more mature. Just kept going on, and I just look at him and I go, buddy. And this guy's probably in his like 30s, 40s, probably honestly in his 40s or 50s. And I just tell him, I go, buddy, this girl is definitely a lot younger than you. And yes, it's hard. It's a brand new job for anyone. It's going to be a hard job. And she was like, then I just say to him, I go, dude, the only immature one here is you. You are the one acting like a little fool right now. So, gist of the story, don't be an asshole to somebody. If you're waiting in a line, I know it can be tough to wait if you've got somewhere to be, but it's like, look, at the end of the day, everyone has something going on, a place to be. If you're 5 minutes late to something, it's probably not going to be the end of the world. And if it is, you should have gotten out earlier. You shouldn't be pulling this. You should be, whatever you got to do, you should have been doing this earlier in the day. Secondly, I'm going to be talking about owning the suit. And what I mean by owning the suit is, whatever your craft is out there, you have to execute it at its finest. And I know this is completely different from what I was going to talk about, but I'm going to tell you this. I started as a brand new nurse a couple years ago, and I'm currently right now applying for a new job. Not going to go into details of my other job, but there's just some management issues. But I, got a verbal and whatnot, and I know I'm going to be starting a new job pretty soon. And my point is, anytime you start a new job that can go with it, it's gonna be hard at first, but you got to learn to own your suit. Meaning, at first it'll be rough. People are gonna, say crap to you, say whatever, but learn to own the suit. So whatever your craft is, whatever job you're doing, even if it's a job you currently don't like, and it isn't what your long-term goal is. One of my long-term goals, for example, is yes, I'm an RN, but I'd like to become a nurse practitioner and maybe at some point open my own private practice. The point is, though, is getting from point A to point B can be rough, and even though if you're in a situation of whatever job you're having now is not going well, learn to own it, though. own whatever it is you're doing. Like, take that girl in the grocery store as a cashier. Yeah, it's right now rough for her, but over time she'll get better at it. When I was first a new grad RN, it was really rough. I had no experience. I'm with experienced nurses, and they're wanting me to move faster, do things at a faster rate. Over time, that will happen. And as you're in the process, learn to own the suit. It's something that I think Guy Ritchie says about owning your suit, meaning whatever that craft is you need to learn to own it. And don't be scared of it. That scare you feel that's telling you not to do something, doubting yourself, take that and use it to your advantage. Approach it and don't let it tell you to not let it do whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. If you're not wanting to work a 9-to-5 job, but currently you have no money to just be able to quit so you can start whatever you're wanting to, like a YouTube channel or whatever it is, keep working at your job and work your ass off to the side. Make time for whatever it is. If you have to take a couple hours of sleep that you got to put away to work on whatever it is, you got to do it. That's how anyone becomes successful. Obviously, no one's going to win the lottery. One in whatever it is, 1 billionth person wins it. So whatever it is you want to do, don't wait for somebody to hold your hand and help you with it, or just complain to the world that, oh, I can't do this, it's so unfair for me. That's nonsense. You live in America. You can do whatever you need to do, okay? Whatever you have to do to succeed, you can do it. You live in a country, you live in a society, in a democracy, where we have rights to go for our dream. That's what the American dream is. So to sum this up, own the day, own the suit, and go kick ass. I love you all. I'll have some more video updates on some mental health disorder videos and mental health. I'll be posting a little bit more, but lately I've just been busy, but don't worry, I will be back. Leave a comment if you have any motivational tips for anyone out there that's struggling with whatever it is. And yeah, just throw a comment out there. I love you all. I'm still, just to let everyone know, I know I haven't said this, I haven't taken Tramadol in probably over 2.5 years now. I'm still drug free. I feel better than ever. But if you're in those early stages of recovery, you just have to take it by the balls and move on and own the suit. You can do it. Even if you used last night or, just used, and you're still alive and breathing, there's still hope. There's many people who took their last dose and they never woke up again. If you're watching this and you're alive, you still have hope in whatever it is you're trying to do. Love you all. Peace out. Bye.